Welcome back, all you OGs out there. Whether you're an online gamer, an original gangster, or just an old geezer like me, this is Julie 1961 for Old Gamers Never Die. And tonight I am in New World. I've been in New World for a little while now. It's an addictive game, but I wanted to do something that I have not seen a video on yet. It's pretty simple if you know how to do it, but one of the things that is a part of New World is the trading system, and you can buy and sell goods from the trading post, can buy and sell equipment and weapons and all that other stuff. But there's also a barter system between characters, so you as a player can barter with another player and swap equipment, resources, whatever you want to do. Comes in really handy if you've got a person that say you're playing with and you want to help along, or you just want to share resources back and forth, or you're in a company and you're trying to make sure everybody has the right equipment before you go on a dungeon raid or whatever you're going to do, or you're going to do some PvP. This is a way that you can do this without having to go to the trading post and put it in the trading system and get it back out. It's definitely a system that I really enjoy in the game, because now I can work with the people I'm playing with instead of, hey, I've got this really good thing and I've got 3 of them. I really don't need them, but you might, and I can't ever get it to you. So what I'm going to do tonight is I've got a friend of mine that I'm playing this with, and we are going to show you how the bartering system between 2 players works. It's really simple once you know the trick. If you've been playing, you already know it, then, thanks for coming in. And certainly you're welcome to watch. I appreciate every view that I get, but I want to make sure this is something that as people come in, they learn real quick. I didn't see anything on YouTube showing how it works. Maybe it's intuitive to everybody else, but it wasn't to me. So this is the way it works. I'll be joining Dead No More in a tavern in town, and we'll go through the process. All right, in order to trade items with somebody else, and this is something you want to make sure you're comfortable with the person that you're making direct trades with, because you don't want to get ripped off, because there's a whole economy here of looking to trading posts and see how much things are worth versus how much you're selling them for. But say you're playing with a friend, and I've got Dead No More here. We've been playing with each other for like 150 years. Well, no, 30 years. And he started when he was 60, so he's in his 90s now. He's on mute, so he can't get it. He's in there cussing me right now. Anyway, we're going to show you a couple things about direct trading, because I haven't seen this anywhere else on the internet, and I want to make sure that people understand how it works. So you would think maybe if you had your inventory open and say you wanted to give somebody something. So I want to give Dead my pick. So I'll just drop it, and you can just drag it off your screen to drop it. You don't have to hit the 7 different buttons to do it, and it'll fall at your feet. You'll see, I can see it, and I can take it back. I've got a limited amount of time. I think there's a timer on there somewhere. No, it doesn't say a timer, but anyway, I can pick it back up, and I can put it back in the inventory in case I maybe made a mistake. But he can't see it. He couldn't see me drop it. It's not there for him to pick up. So that's not a way you can give things to somebody else. All right, so we'll pick that back up. And now we'll show you how the trade works. So you want to get close enough, you put your reticle on the person you want to trade with. You'll see that little H come up next near their level. Hit H, and it's going to open up your window to invite friends. One of those things on there is going to say trade. So click on trade. And when you do that, you'll send an invite to them, and they'll have to accept it. F1 or F2 accepts or denies, and we'll see it because he's going to do the same thing back to me. All right, now what I want to do is I want to give him, because he's in my company, I want to give him this ancient Warhammer, and he loves Warhammers. Actually, he hates them, so I know I'll get it back. So if I want to give it to him, I just take it, I drag it over here to the send box, drop it in there, I lock it in, and then he's going to lock in what he wants to give me. Now in this situation, he's just going to take it for free. So he's going to lock in nothing. Now you can put gold in here, you can put other things to trade in here. We'll show you how that works. Once that's done, I have to click trade, and he's got to do the same thing. And when he clicked trade on his side, he's got it. Now it's in his inventory. Trade is done, and we're good. So it didn't cost him anything for me to give him that cool Warhammer. Okay, so now he's going to give it back to me. So he's going to initiate a trade. All right, so I hit F1 to accept. All right, now he's going to send that Warhammer back to me. And I am not going to give him anything for it. Lock in nothing, and I'm gonna hit trade. And now it's back in my inventory. We will confirm that. Yep, see, there it is. Okay, now let's say I wanted to sell him something. All right, so we're going to do the same thing in the same order. So I'm going to initiate a trade with him, hit H, go to trade. I've sent him the trade invite. Okay, now he's accepted. Now I'm going to take this life staff that I have and I'm going to send it to him. Oops, can't do that because only items that are not bound to you are things that you can send. Since that's bound, I've used it, I can't send that to him. But I have a fire staff here that I have not used. So I'm going to send this over here. I'm going to prop it in there. And now what he's going to do is he's going to give me some leather for it because I really need coarse leather. And I don't really need that fire staff. So now that we have everything in, we're going to lock in and hit trade. And I'm going to get leather right there. And he's got my fire staff. I've got this one here is already bound to me, so I couldn't send him that one. And that's the way trading works. Now he's going to send that back to me. We're going to do it in reverse. So you can see how it would work if somebody initiates a trade with you. All right. And I'm going to put in this coarse leather. Lock it in. He's going to send me the staff back. And we're going to lock in. And we're going to trade. All right. Now, one last thing we'll do, just so you'll see how this part works, is I am going to buy his coarse leather from him. So I'm going to initiate a trade. And he's got coarse leather that he wants to sell to me directly. So he's going to send that coarse leather over. And now I'm going to go to my money and I'm going to say I'm going to give him 50 gold for that. Maybe that's what I want. Now, the good thing about these direct trades is you set the cost. You set the barter, you set the coin, whatever it is. So make sure, like I said, you know what you're doing when you're selling something. You don't want to buy something that you could get off the market really cheap because I might be able to get this coarse leather for a penny a piece or 0.01 gold, but I'm going to pay 50 for it. I've messed myself up, right? But in this case, I'm going to give him 50 gold for it. I'm going to lock in. He's going to lock his in, and then we're going to trade. Now, boom, I've got my leather. And I've got 50 less gold. 7,954, which that's not quite what I want for buying a house, but I'm getting there. All right, now we're going to drive back and forth because you can give me my money back. Give me my money back, man. All right, F1. All right, I'm going to give him this coarse leather. And I'm going to make this 0. I'm going to lock in. All right. And you got to give me some money. You give me no money. Look at that. Just like a guy you play with forever. He keeps my money. Well, he could put the $50 back and then I can get my money back. So that's how you work trading in New World if you want to do a direct trade. Look, he's going to give it to me now. He's such a nice guy. How am I going to get my money back? Oh, just give me money. Yeah, give me money. See if I can do that. Send dollars. It's going, how the heck do I do this?
It won't let me do that.
Oh, it won't let you
Oh,
do it?
wait. There we go. There we go.
All right. Lock in. Trade. And I got my money back. All right. So that's how you do direct bartering. You can go to the Trade Outpost and trade your stuff, and I highly suggest you use that because you can make some money. Play it smart. Or if you've got somebody in your company, you just want to give them something, or maybe you want to trade resources back and forth because you need something that they have and vice versa, then you can do the direct bartering and skip the trading center altogether. All right, so that's really how the peer-to-peer or player-to-player bartering works. Make sure you take care. You're trading with people that you know what you're doing, or you know the people, and they're not going to try to rip you off. If you're not sure about what something would cost you, go to the trading post in the town and see what it's running in your area. The cost for items can be drastically different from one region to another. Just looking at potatoes here in Windsward, are like 50 cents, and in Monarch Bluffs they're $19. Be sure you know what you're doing when you're bartering, both in a town and in the peer-to-peer bartering. Do a little bit of research. Doesn't take long. Just go to the trade post and look it up there, and I can do a video on how that system works as well if that's something that interests people. But I really want to get this out there because I hadn't seen anything like this, and I've seen a whole lot about the trading post, but I haven't seen about anything about peer-to-peer trades. Hope this was informative, that you got something out of it. If you did enjoy it, please make sure you hit that like button. And hey, you know, just for kicks, if you really enjoy the videos here, you want to see more of them, make sure you hit that big red rectangle and subscribe to Old Gamers Never Die. Let me know that you enjoy the content enough to hit that button and come back for more, because I'd certainly like to have you back, see some of our other videos. I'm going to do some more New World videos because this game is really addictive and it's taking up a lot of my time, so I might as well stream it or record it or whatever else. We also do Friday Night Frights, where I play horror games. Got a group of people that I do collabs with once a week, and we do things like The Forest or Phasmophobia, something silly to play as a group. And we've also got my Discord up. Go check that out. There's a pretty active channel there. We've got servers up for Ark. We got servers up for The Forest, and we'll probably be adding some more stuff as it goes. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate you watching, and y'all stay safe. This is Yulie signing out.